I guess when it comes to springtime, it is officially springtime. Sometimes it may not necessarily feel like it where you are right now, but it is officially springtime, and I've got kids. But you know what? It's the fragrance. It's the fragrance of a flower that gets me excited. That truly is almost like the green light. It's a green light that springtime's here, that summertime's here, that nature is here. This is filled, and I got to say, this is a massive studio. This has filled this studio with a glorious fragrance. It is called, appropriately, the Pretty Woman Treetop Lily Collection for $19.95. You know, when it comes to our front of our homes or our presentation of our homes, you get that first opportunity to make a first impression. The gorgeous thing about this is not only is it almost like Alice Through the Looking Glass, right? Where the bees are humming, the birds are singing, where you got this gorgeous fragrance, but then there's the appeal, the look of it. For $19.95, it's gonna be coming up, and the flex pay of less than $10. Now, I wanna introduce a very special guest. He is known as the plant geek. He's been a horticulturist for over 18 years. How are you, Michael?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hey.
Mate, congratulations. This has been, I know that our viewers have been absolutely embracing this. And I mean, one of the things that, keep up with the Joneses, making sure everyone's, your garden looking beautiful. The Meadow Valley's done an outstanding job of setting this up.
It really is. So Meadow Valley is a selection of new, different, unusual plants, but with that slant on quality, plants that are delivered to you at the right time for your state, and plants that grow in most states in the US as well. So these are plants that I put together myself, so there will be things that are harder to find in the garden centers and the DIY stores. Plants that are exciting, new, different, and great for beginners as well as the experienced.
And that's one of the things I think for a lot of us, when you look, I mean, look how gorgeous these are. You look at these on the screen right now and you say, yeah, that's just something I'm going to buy at a florist. No, you can grow these.
You can. So what we've got here is a tree lily. So despite seeing the cut flowers here on the table, this is actually a tall lily for your garden, which is going to grow 4 feet in the first year. And you can see the picture on screen right now showing you that height you're going to get from these lilies. So from the bulb, all the goodness is in the bulb, so you don't need to have any special experience with growing things in the garden or not. This is excellent for beginners, an excellent gift product as well. It's a tree lily, and it's going to be 4 feet in the first year, but in years 2 to 3, it's going to get 5 feet, 6 feet plus.
Seriously?
It's going to be as tall as us.
Wow.
A tree lily. It is a phenomenal plant. It can be used to create a fragrant hedge. It can be used to create a screen in the garden. You can plant it on a balcony, into patio pots. It's a super versatile new form of shrubby lily. It's incredible.
Because many of you may have seen, obviously bridesmaids and brides, they use this within their bouquet, a sort of an alternative to a rose. I know you can't experience what I'm experiencing right now, but in the studio right now, and this is a massive space, I'd say several thousand square feet, the fragrance is outstanding. Now, obviously we've got this set up like this, but as you say, the first year it'll grow to 4 feet.
Yep, so the first year it will be 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall with 20 to 25 of those naturally air freshening white flowers, and these are bright white flowers, just like crystal white. They're not going to fade. They're not going to turn yellow or cream. They're going to look great in a sunny position, but also in a shady position. When you grow this tree lily in the shade, it will be like switching a light on. It's going to add shade and color to shady corners. So in that first year, you're getting 20 to 30 fragrant blooms and 4 foot tall plants. In the second year, you're getting 6 feet tall plants with 30 or more individual blooms. And all the goodness is in the bulb. You don't even need to have a brilliant quality soil or, a large area of soil. You can plant these lily bulbs into narrow borders, narrow gullies, kind of those awkward corners of the garden where you've found it difficult to add space and kind of height and structure into those areas.
And this is how we care for
Super easy to grow. Sun, partial shade, flowering from midsummer through to early fall. So those blooms will just keep on coming. And remember, every year that passes, those blooms will get bigger and better, and the plants will get bigger and better because these are perennials. They'll come back every year. You just cut them down to the base at the end of the season. So 4 to 5 feet tall in that first year, and they're about 2 foot wide as well. So they're giving you that structure and presence in the border. All you do is drop the bulb into the soil, and the plant does the rest for you.
So how deep? How deep do I put in the soil?
So we're offering you top size flowering performance bulbs. These are guaranteed to flower. You plant them basically 3 times their own depth. So you go 1, 2, 3.
Got it.
So about there.
Yeah.
But you'll have full instructions with every single dispatch. So once you open your box, you have the 3 top size bulbs and you'll have an information sheet which has got a 5-step process to tell you exactly how to plant your bulbs. But it's so simple. You just drop them in the soil and that's it. Really, really simple.
Okay, now, just so you're all very aware right now, we do not have many left. We have fewer than 600 of these available. You know, since Michael's short amount of time with us here at HSN, there's many sold outs. In fact, we had to readjust this show prior to coming to it right now. One flex pay of less than $10 with your shipping and handling, and send these straight out to you. Guaranteed plumage, guaranteed bloomage. We're talking about beautiful fragrance. We're talking about a spectacular, I mean, look at these flowers here. In fact, I'm going to show you the shipping dates because, as Michael said, he has specifically selected these to basically to be grown throughout the entire country, right? So here are the shipping dates as we be distributed.
Everything's sent to you at the right time for planting.
Right.
So you haven't got to worry about any cold periods of weather, any frosts. Everything is sent to you exactly the right time. So whether that's a bulb that you see here, whether that's a dormant plant, which we've got some of those coming up on the show today, or whether that's a live plant. So we've almost helping you with the planting. All you've got to do is plant it. We give it to you at the right time with the right instructions, and all you need to do is get out the trowel or spade. That's all you've got to do.
So remind me, how many flowers could we say in the first feet? It's going to first year it's going to grow 4 feet. How many flowers can we expect?
So first year, 4 feet and about 20 to 30 flowers, and they are those naturally air freshening, glistening white flowers that you see here in the vase. There will be so many flowers that even if you cut a few for indoors, you're still going to have enough to enjoy outside. So remember, these are on plants that are 4 feet tall, so they're great for the back of the border. You could have them alongside a fence. You could have them by the pathway. You could create a natural screen in your garden with them. A fragrant hedge. What could be easier and more fun?
And you know what? This is how confident Meadow Valley are. They're giving you a 1 year's manufacturer's warranty. A 1 year warranty on these to make sure that you are getting the best for less than $20. I would highly, highly, highly recommend. There's a lot of you on the phone lines. We have now dropped under 500 of these now remaining. If you want one of these, if you want to add to the order, in fact, you know what you should do? You know, if you package things together when you're shipping here at HSN, you save on your postage and handling. So if you go to hsn.com and see everything we're about to show, I've got to tell you straight away that the blueberry offer that we showed you at the beginning, that's going to be a today's special too. That is definitely selling right now. We've also got a beautiful strawberry with a little hint of pineapple. That's coming up in just a moment. But we'd love to hear from you. Got a question for Michael. You know, you want to stump the horticulturist, call in.
Impossible.
Impossible. Impossible, he says. Call through, and we'd love to have a chat with you because I know there's a lot of you out there that, you know, one of the things about this, Michael, is I know that for a lot of us, we all strive to be gardeners, right? That's where this, your range, your collection has pretty much, not foolproof, but it's certainly, you've taken a lot of the worry out of it.
Absolutely. We're trying to make it easy for you, not just with varieties that perform and flower for long periods, are disease resistant, are easier to grow in the garden, but also we're giving you those step-by-step instructions.
Right.
So you really cannot fail. And this is a perfect place to start because this is a lily which grows from a bulb. And when you look at the bulb, all of that goodness is ready in the bulb. All you need to do is add that bulb to a medium. So all you need to do is drop it into the soil. It really is that simple. I challenge you to do that. So you'll have your first flowers by the end of June this year. You haven't got to wait a year.
No.
It's this year you will have those first flowers and they will come back every single year from then onwards.
Year after year.
Really, really simple.
And you know what? Your neighbours are going to be saying, how did you do that? You keep it as a secret? Just say you've got a green thumb? We're going to move from this. We've got fewer than 400. In fact, with everyone on the phone lines right now, we've got well under 400, maybe 250 of these now remaining. These gorgeous lilies. The combination, it's like a variation though, isn't it? It's almost like, you know, like the tulip lily, and what else is there?
Yeah, it's, well, this is kind of like the crystal lily, I call it, because of the colour, kind of how pure it is, kind of the real brightness shines out in the garden, in the sun or in the shade, and of course that